Alright, this is not your typical YouTube guru video, neither is it meant for people who haven't really built anything. If you are making real money and you're at a place in life where you don't really have a purpose, but you have a lot of money, this is a video for you. If you're still hustling, probably watch another video, to be quite frank with you. I tend to be a really deep thinker. This whole flow of thought commenced while I was in the sauna. Stoicism. I don't know why, but I'm deeply, deeply engaged in Ryan Holiday's book. If you haven't heard of him, you should read at least one of his books. He's pretty cool. Pretty cool guy. Most entrepreneurs are goal getters. They're very intense. They have tenacity. But some of them, or most of them, they tend to hold on to the possession and are very scared of losing wealth, which is normal, especially if you didn't come from money. You want to preserve wealth. However, when you actually accumulate wealth, or when you speak to people who have accumulated wealth, which I have because I have a community of actual real founders, no gurus, no crypto bros, just people who are building 7, 8, 9 figure businesses, like serious winners. If you want to be part of that community, just click the link in the description and apply for it. Let me not digress, because I really want to get this out. I really think people shouldn't be beholden to the possession or frightened to lose anything. There's this very interesting story of Jack Dorsey. You should know who Jack Dorsey is if you're watching this video. But anyways, he's the founder of Twitch. There was a time apparently you only had like one pair of shoes, 5 pair of t-shirts which were all black, one pair of jeans, had nothing. And to relate that to another story of Steve Jobs, who apparently never even had furniture. I believe when you actually accumulate a lot of wealth, you should not be captured by this consumer market. Don't get it wrong. Like, do not get it twisted. You should have nice taste. You should like nice things. That's not a bad thing. But when you die, I can assure you, this is 100% guarantee, just like your taxes. Everything that's materialistic that you have acquired will not go to a grave with you. I'm so sorry to tell you the truth. Therefore, everything we have in this life is all vanity. There'll be a time where we die and no one really cares about the money you made, the houses you have, the 10 cars you have, the 24 bedroom you have in your house, the Rolexes you have. So therefore, there's more to life than that. I remember this whole story a very successful guy told me was that even if you have 12 cars, you can't drive all 12 cars at once. You can't put one leg in one car, the other leg in another car, the other hand in another car, another. So you can't do that. So what am I trying to say? Because you are a real founder, that's why you're watching this video. You have actually acquired mass wealth. What is your next purpose? Is your purpose just to keep churning out the hours, churning out the machine to make more money and more money and more money? Is that really what you want to do for the rest of your life? Do you really want to die and be like, oh, son, daughter, I spent 50 years trying to become a billionaire, a trillionaire, but now I'm on my sick bed and I realize there's more to life than that. Life is about looking after your loved ones, especially if you have kids. Investing all your time into your kids. I don't have kids now. God willing, I'll have kids later on in life. And I really, really, really just want to dedicate my life to them. Yes, it's good to give them a head start, take them to private school, give them nice things, make sure they don't suffer like you did. Of course. But I can guarantee you, even if you give them all of that, but you don't give them your actual time, unwavering time, they wouldn't be as happy as you think they would be. I was listening to a podcast of the founder of Box Park, who sold to Lloyd's Bank, I think, for many of millions. And he said that I'm paraphrasing this, so don't quote me word for word. But essentially, he was saying that he was hustling, bustling, made millions, like crazy amount of money. And then one day, his kid was like, "Dad, what is next? Is this the only thing you're doing?" So what I'm trying to get to your brain is that your kids, your family, they don't care about all this wealth you're acquiring. Yes, it's good, but they want you to spend time with them. That's all they want. They want you to give them your energy, give them advice, and this should be your new purpose. Yes, it's good to make wealth. Yes, it is good to acquire all these nice stuff. But you should have a purpose. A purpose of giving back to your community. A purpose of belonging. A purpose of helping people. Maybe you weren't helped when you were younger. So now you can invest your time and energy into other people, young entrepreneurs. And this is why I really like my community Wellington, because it's full of people who are so successful. Like, you be mind blown caliber of people in the community. However, they are all trying to fulfill their purpose. They all want to be in a community of like-minded people. In these core groups you have monthly, you speak to people and you can impact other founders. They may be older than you, they may be younger than you, they may be doing more money than you per year. You can still impact them in other ways, other than just flashing how much money you have. Showing them, yeah, you have a platinum Tiffany Daytona, or you have a jumbo box Royal Oak, or you have a Patek Philippe Nautilus. They don't care about that stuff. Listen, I know money makes the world go around, and money is extremely important in this life. Don't get that twisted. Money is very extremely important. Especially when it impacts people, I believe you need to be in a position where you can impact many people. For example, my pastor always said, if you want to impact the education system, don't just start writing in schools or university or protesting. No, become the best student ever, get your PhD, become a chancellor, and then the words you're saying will actually impact people because you're at a position of power. The same thing with money. If you acquire a lot of wealth, you'll be at a position of authority to actually implement a lot of people. So that's a good thing to have money. However, when you do make this money, find your purpose. It's not all about grinding, hustle every day. No, impact people's lives. Do something that isn't all about just multiplying your money. That shouldn't be the only thing in your life. Your North Star should not be in just making money. Let's say you have 10 things to become a successful person. Making wealth is only 1 out of 10. So you still have another 9 out of 10 things to complete. So you have not finished the race. That's why, for example, you're doing your final dissertation for university, which is basically in your last year, you do like a final thesis on a specific topic. They will mark you from different segments. They won't just give you, oh, you did good at, let's say, your research skills. That's not going to give you your final grade. You're going to have a good average out of all these different criteria. The same thing for life. It's not just make money. There's other stuff that you need to do that will make you a fulfilled, successful person. Please, a lot of these people you aspire to be, yes, they have loads of money. Billions of dollars, pounds, whatever currency you are common to. However, have they been divorced 5 times? Does their kids even like them? Do they even have good relationship with their family? Can they walk around the street without people thinking that they're evil? So don't just aspire to be a very successful person in terms of wealth. Aspire to be a very successful man or woman in a holistic aspect of life. Another very important thing is Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I did some research on this. It's basically a pyramid of what you need, and I'll just break them down to you so you can have a little glimpse of what I'm trying to say. So the bottom part, which is a wider part of the pyramid, is physiological needs. So this is like breathing, food, water, shelter, clothes, and sleep. This is a base thing. This is what everyone needs. Okay, so you've done that. You're a millionaire. You have a successful business. You have all of that. The next one is safety and security. Health, employment, property, family, and social ability. Most of you who are entrepreneurs, you may have the health. So most people focus a lot on their businesses and not their health, which I do not understand why you would do that. I just don't understand. You have so much money. Why wouldn't you have the best quality of food, the best gym facility? Why wouldn't you invest in your health? But let's say you don't have that. At least you have employment because you're a business owner. You 100% have properties because you're doing really good. You have a family, hopefully, and social ability. You may not have that because you may be an introvert just working in your business. But let's say you have most of that, so that's good. The next one is love and belonging. So that's friendship, family, intimacy, sense of connection. Most of you people who are successful, who are still watching this video, you do not have this. So this is why you should join a community at Wellington where you could have that friendship, you could have that outer family, that intimacy and sense of connection. Because in Wellington, it's a community of, it's a family. It's not just a community, no, it's actually a family where we are all one, we all need each other to survive. Because we are all passionate about each other's growth, mentally, spiritually, financially, in every aspect of life. Then you have self-esteem, which is confidence, achievement, respect of others, the need to be a unique individual. You are unique because you are successful, you're watching this video, so you've made real money, so let's do that. But the top one, self-actualization, morality, creativity, spontaneity. I don't think that's a word, but being spontaneous. Acceptance, experience, purpose, meaning, and inner potential. So most of these stuff in the pyramid, let's say you have all of them. Remember, you're always trying to be the top 0.01%. That's why you're an entrepreneur. And that's why you're a successful entrepreneur. So to be the top of your game, just remember this. You need to be hitting this top part of the pyramid. So you need to have a meaning, inner potential, experience purpose, acceptance, morality. So what I'm trying to basically say to you guys is there's more to life than chasing the wealth, chasing the nice cars. Find your purpose and help other people. Find your purpose and impact a young entrepreneur's life. Please keep your relationship with your family. Work on your relationship with your family. If that's with your brothers, your sisters, your mom, your dad, your daughter, your son, your grandkids, your wife, your friends. Please spend time with your family. Don't just spend time on your business and business and business. Bro, sis, at the end of the day, this business, come on, you're good. You're doing a good job. Your business is doing good. One day of not working your business is not going to kill you. Spend time. Not everything in life needs to have an ROI, return of investment. No. Get that out of your head, please. Stop being so robotic. Use your emotion and spend time with your family because you only live once. One thing for certain, you will die. Your loved ones will die. So why spend all this time trying to acquire wealth but not building and enjoying the relationship that God gave you with your own family? There's more to life than money. There's more to life than being the successful billionaire that you want to be or trillionaire that you're so hungry to be. Don't get me twisted. I am in a similar boat. It's like I want to be successful, extremely successful. But I do not want to trade my religion. I'm a Christian. I do not want to trade my family. My immediate family and my family I'm going to develop when I have kids and a wife. I do not want to be part of this consumer market of just all I want materialistic things. Yes, I will have some nice stuff. I will 100% have a nice car, nice watch, a nice house. I will have it. But I don't want to be consumed by it. I just want to be successful in all aspects of life. This is why you should join my community, Wellington, where there's vetted people like me and you who are real entrepreneurs, but who want to fulfill the purpose of life, who have either achieved that level and are actually currently fulfilling the purpose, or who are stuck and just need another brother or sister to help them, because it's so hard to be advised by people who have never done it before. So if someone who hasn't been successful is like, oh yeah, you should use that, it's like, go away, like, what are you talking about? However, if a real millionaire, billionaire is telling you this within the community, you're going to sit up and listen to them because they know what they're saying. So this is why you should join my community. Click the link in the description and apply for Wellington. It's very hard to get in. Why? Because I only want like-minded people there. Anyways, YouTube algorithm is amazing. It's so good. YouTube is amazing. That's why it's a $1 billion company. It's like Alphabet's so amazing. So any video they've suggested you to watch here or here, make sure you click it. But before this, click the link in the description, apply for Wellington, and you can watch the next video.